Yeah, super excited. I think the last time I was here was 19. I really enjoy the golf course. I was pretty close in 18 when Michelle won. Obviously playing last week, going into this week, hopefully I have some good momentum.
You obviously got to see some of the golf course yesterday before, unfortunately today happened. What did you make of the golf course, and how's it suiting your game right now?
Got to see all 9 holes. So unfortunately, actually, I didn't get to see the front 9. I played the back 9, and I heard that number 3 green is different from the last time I was here. So tomorrow will be the first time I'll be seeing that, the front 9. So we'll see. But yeah, the golf course is in great condition. I'm sure with the weather it's probably going to be a little softer, but I've heard that they've just been getting a lot of rain recently. So yesterday was a little soft, but I think the golf course drains really well. But yeah, the golf course is nice and green and in actually really good condition.
Got here early in the week this week for a special reason. And I heard about the surprise birthday party that you planned for your sister Jess, obviously turned 30 on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about that. I said the cake was hilarious. I imagine that was you.
Yes. Dirty 30 for her on Monday. It was fun. She didn't expect it at all. She walked into the restaurant and we were set up all the way in the back. Obviously, I didn't really know what it looked like. My dad's friend, Michael Baugh, helped me with it. And I had to push her, and she was like, "Why are you pushing me?" And then everyone kind of came out and surprised her. Yeah, the cake was funny. It said RIP 20s on it. So she got a little bit of a laugh from that, but we had a couple of girls come out, and it was fun. It was a good night.
I know she's obviously your built-up sister, but also your built-in best friend out here. Just to be able to celebrate her, what did that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, we were kind of joking that she's celebrated majority of her birthdays on tour in Singapore, and obviously, she's my sister, obviously built-in best friend, built-in dinner buddy, and we spend a lot of time together. She hasn't been on tour for a couple months now due to her injury, so it's really nice to have her out here. And obviously the first day back, first week back to celebrate her 30th was really special too.
Let's talk a little bit about your season. Obviously got started at the Tournament of Champions this year, played pretty well. I know Sunday wasn't what you wanted there, but still top 5 to kick off the year.
Mm-hmm.
Played some good golf last week, finished T6, I think.
Yeah.
But a good top 10. What are you really looking for from your game this week, just to kind of get you seem like you've got some momentum, but just to kind of continue it?
Yeah, good momentum. I think last week I just made a couple more mistakes than I wanted to, especially on Saturday. I feel like I was actually, I just had way too many bogeys on my card to really kind of be in contention. Obviously, I still finished the week well inside the top 10, a bunch of positives from last week, even just from Tournament Champions to Thailand. I think I saw a good bit of improvement in some areas, but it's always exciting to me when, there are areas where you can improve. I think that's the beauty of the sport, where you can constantly push yourself and improve in areas. So yeah, hopefully, going into the kind of busy summer that we have full of majors, I can kind of peak there. Obviously, that's the goal for everyone. And playing in these events to see where my game's at, and hopefully, I can get myself into contention and feel the juices flowing.
Do you feel like, I know we had a lot of built-in breaks this year. I know,
Yep.
obviously had that chunk after Hilton, a little bit of a chunk after this event. Do you think playing back-to-back weeks makes you sharper, or is it a little more challenging?
It depends. So I do like to play back-to-back weeks. Typically, I like to do that with majors too. Obviously, you're a little bit more tired because with majors, you want to go out on Mondays. Typically, with an irregular event, I'll just make sure I'll just take Mondays off. But at majors, I'll always play Mondays because you don't know what the golf course is like, and obviously, you want to touch every hole because it's a new golf course. But my max is 3 weeks in a row to 4. you get kind of tired there. But back to back is always nice because I feel like, one, you can learn from the week before and to see what you kind of need to focus in on the next week. And two, obviously, if you play well, the momentum's nice too.
Awesome. I guess the mic's still around. I don't have any questions in the room. We've got a question down here in the front.
So you joined Team TaylorMade in January, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I would just ask how do you feel about joining TaylorMade and also being the same brand with Tiger Woods and Rory and Brooks?
I played TaylorMade growing up. My sister was on Team TaylorMade, obviously her first couple of years on tour, so obviously I had to do whatever she was doing. No, I grew up playing TaylorMade, so it's kind of like a homecoming to me. Obviously, the roster of players that they have is amazing, and to just be a part of that is super special. Yeah, I mean, I love the clubs. They do a really good job with the way that, you know, they put the players first, and I feel like they go above and beyond for each player that they have on their roster, and to me that's what means the most, to see how much hard work that they put into each player to make sure that they are performing at their best. But yeah, the entire experience of changing has been really smooth, and they've been amazing to work with. And obviously, it's a plus to be alongside all those great golfers as well.
One here in the back.
Nelly, the landscape of men's golf is going through a lot of churning. Just looking out, looking in from outside, what do you think it's going to have impact on the women's golf at all?
My sister and I were actually talking about it. So she joined in, her first year on tour was 2011. And if you actually look at it from just an outside perspective, the amount of growth the LPGA has had from just 2011 to 2023 is amazing. I mean, I obviously think COVID has helped the interest in golf, and I think that what we are doing with the product that the LPGA has and the amount of people that are interested in the sport, it's continuously growing. I think the motto that I think is it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and when we can continue growing the sport little by little, even when it comes to inspiring the new generation, or obviously our purse increases, that's a plus. But seeing the growth just from the time my sister has been on tour to 2023, honestly, is crazy to me.
I think that motto to the sprint on a marathon can be applied to this week. I'd be remiss not to ask about the weather. I know it's not ideal, but I know being from South Florida, you're used to playing with the afternoon thunderstorm looming large. But are you kind of a player that likes to play in the rain? Are you a putter, or do you prefer? No, I mean everybody prefers dry conditions. Let's be real, but like, can you adapt well, I guess, to these kind of conditions?
Yeah, typically. I mean, I don't like to practice. Well, I mean, if it rains in Florida, then that means that there's a thunderstorm or there's lightning near. So I feel like it's very similar to Singapore here. At the end of the day, everyone's playing in the same weather. Everyone's going through the same circumstances, and whoever plays the best wins. Hopefully I can put together a couple of good scores and the weather holds up.
Awesome. We're looking forward to playing well.
Thank you. Thanks.